Welcome to qnawire.
Hi, so in this case, we know that for the first question, the answer is going to be cadmium 2 plus because we know that zinc sulfide is soluble in acidic conditions, while cadmium sulfide is insoluble for acidic conditions. Remember that adding acid is actually one of the ways in which we can separate zinc 2 plus and cadmium 2 plus whenever we want to distinguish between these two ions in solution. For the next question, we want to know which compound will form the most intensely colored solution, and this is going to be potassium permanganate. The other ones are going to be colorless directly because we don't have any transition metal ions inside of it. So remember that when we have transition metals, we have a splitting between the orbitals, and this is going to depend on the arrangement that you have. You may have a tetrahedral arrangement. In this case, for permanganate, the splitting corresponds to the following. In a tetrahedral arrangement, the d orbitals look like this: 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That is essentially the opposite of that of an octahedral arrangement. So this change of energy is in the visible range of electromagnetic radiation. So that's why it can absorb different colors, giving its very intense color solutions. And finally, a solution contains 0.1 molar of strontium 2 plus and 0.1 molar of silver plus ions, addition of an equal volume of 0.5 molar solutions of which reagent, which will cause precipitation of a strontium salt. And for the last one, it would be sodium fluoride, because strontium fluoride has a value for Ksp of approximately 2 times 10 to the minus 10, while at the same time silver fluoride is going to be soluble in water. So you may classify strontium fluoride as slightly soluble, while the silver fluoride is going to be soluble. The other three salts cannot be employed because sodium chloride would precipitate silver ions. Nitrate would not precipitate either of them according to the solubility rules, because we know that all of the nitrates are going to be soluble, same as the chlorides, and the hydroxides, that most of them are going to be insoluble, and some of them are going to be slightly soluble, being them alkaline earth metals of the group 2. So those are not going to be the answers. So that would be all. Thank you very much and have a good one.